I'm Stephanie and I'm the Director of Show Pony Hair Extensions. Tonight we're at L'Oreal Paris Runway 6 for the Madison show. We're creating a sleek back ponytail with the top deck effect look using a two-tone colour range. Check out all the photos on our website or on our Show Pony Facebook.
Hi, it's Katarina Device and we're backstage for L'Oreal Melbourne Fashion Festival and we're at Runway 6. It's Madison and it's a beautiful look. This is what we call a top deck ponytail, where we're going to be adding the show pony hair extension. We'll be doing a contrasting ponytail, exaggerating it, making it very, very thick and full. So when the model walks on the runway, it will swoosh. Very, very simple, but just with a nice classic edge. We're basically coming to the last section. As you can see, we've added the hair extension around the ponytail underneath. If I move it, you can see her own hair in the middle, but what we want it to look like, so you can't really see. And what we'll do now is we'll just smooth this top layer and we'll pull it back over the top and we'll join it so that it will fall over the top, and we'll see the beautiful blonde just peering through underneath. Is we're just taking the top level and just painting my product. I've got a bit of a cocktail that we put together, which is a mousse and a lisse. So I want the mousse because it will dry, and the lisse that will keep it looking shiny, and also hold it so I get a nice wet look. I want the front to look wet and the back to look dry. Going again with the same concept of top deck, so one will look shiny and one will look dry, but we're going to have also contrasting colour. And you just got to work through section by section. I have quite fine hair here, so I can take my sections a little larger. Generally, if we have very, very thick hair, the sections need to be quite small. And it's important, it's a tedious procedure, but it's important to get the immaculate look, and that's the most important thing. Now, a really important thing that there's no stray hair anywhere. This is the final bit, so it is important that it is perfectly blended. Okay, so now we're tying it together. So this is important because we've got to marry it all together, and it can't be too bulky, but it has to be firm. And then what we do, once we've tied it off, we'll take a tiny little bit of hair and just cover the elastic. Okay, beautiful. And as you can see, as that's falling down, that you've got the blonde peekabooing through the bottom, and then you've got her own natural hair just on the top. And that's the look. So it's a bit of a cocktail of top deck, which is really, really quite pretty. And we'll trim the bottom of the hair extensions off to make it nice and straight. Small section of hair to cover the elastic. Spray it until it's wet with the hairspray, and then just wrap it around. It's important that less is more, nice and tightly. And then as you've wrapped it, you keep spraying with the hairspray. And then what you do is you dry the hairspray, and you won't need to use a pin because it's got a lot of tying in there, and if you use a pin it will hurt, but the hairspray will dry nice and hard.
Another roadblock.
have it. And we're just putting that around just to tighten it so that she can go and have her makeup done and walk around, and just keeps the ponytail falling really beautifully. They're just little things, using paper and a clip so it doesn't mark the hair. These are all little runway tricks and behind the scenes stuff because you haven't got time to go back and re-iron the hair. So what we're going to do now is we're just going to, and you can see Alice's hair underneath there. So what we'll do is we'll trim that off to the base of her hair. So as I said, this is like a top deck, but really if you look inside, it's like a cream centre. So it's a bit like ice, like chocolate. So it's really, really smooth. So you can see it just melts into it. So as she walks, you'll get a hint of colour, see? But it looks really cool. It's just a point of difference and it's a lot of fun.